Hey everybody, Heidi Watney here. Welcome to the show.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball.
Dero, this will kind of get greedy. Win 3 of the first 4. Boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
1 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Bassett has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
So striding in, Corey Dickerson. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, Dero, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Great try.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Miami down in order, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Pablo Lopez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Manny, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Guys, this Marlins ball club as they begin play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their 2nd win in their last. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the 1st. 8th home run on the season for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that. Blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
And now, Marcus Semien. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Barnes has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Manny, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He hit over 40 home runs last season. When you start getting into that 40, 50 home run, those categories, that's special power. That's raw power. He's one of those rare commodities of baseball, so it'll be fun to watch him in this one.
Number 19 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 5 homers and 11 RBIs. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Looking up is the right fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Barnes is there, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Dickerson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The A's lead this one 2-0. Inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugh, that ugly. You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And he fouls this one off. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch home. In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Harold Ramirez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Chapman brings it in. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 2-0. bottom of the inning now. That brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. Not the best changeup there, an easy take. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Now that's popped up. Diaz shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in, Lázaro Armenteros will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that one.
In now, Austin Allen. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning. Now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate. A crooked number going on there.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And it's fouled away. Swing and a missile sent out to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a three-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game. And the A's add on more. It's now a
second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. No balls and one strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Wind up and the 0-1.
Ball. You got a ball, one strike.
3 runs already home here. hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. The 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually
swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, and it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. Home run number 5 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Manny Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Please.
They're missing over the heart
Now
of the plate, not
for
using
Miami.
the quadrants.
Number
In the hitters
79.
meeting, they focused on this stuff. They
Edward
thought these guys could miss middle.
Edward Cabrera is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Dickerson's there, and that retires the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The A's lead it 6-0. Settling in now, Lewin Diaz. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they...
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Jesus.
Standing in now, Jesus Sanchez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. From the stretch. In the dirt here, throw goes over to 3rd, and he nails him at 3rd. Great throw. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, but he missed it. Around 2nd now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to 3rd now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Armenteros is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Jonathan.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Men on 3rd with 2 down. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be an over here.
Shortstop, Miguel.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. This is line to left. Davis is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Marlins strand a pair. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Matt Chapman is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Fastball well outside. Swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So one gone in the inning. Time to check out the A's schedule for the week ahead, and we'll be here every step of the way on MLB The Show. One gone for the A's here in the 3rd. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. And he fouls this one off. And this is sliced hard down the left field line, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge.
Fastball, and that ran in and drilled him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Striding in for Oakland, Lázaro Armenteros. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That 3rd base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A's strand a couple. They lead it 6-zip. Now at the plate. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Short, hit hard. Simeon's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back, first baseman, Brian Anderson.
Standing in, Brian Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Hit out towards second. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Stepping into the box, Harold Ramirez, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Yeah.
That's inside.
2 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in to try it again, Austin Allen. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ramon Laureano. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
1-1.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 6 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Hit back up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Jorge Alfaro started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Now the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Lewin Diaz. He swings and grounds it to short. Semien's there. Throw-in time at first for out number 2.
A great forehand stop. And he had a little trouble getting rid of it. Had to take an extra step. I don't mind that, though. That's a great job to make sure he got a good handle on it and get off a good throw to get the out.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Digging in once again, number 19 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Number 19.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Center fielder looking up. And what a shot. That one hit the sweets. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Lifted in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Chris Davis next to bat. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Here now the 2-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson.
The first baseman.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly. I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Olson, base runner at first with 1 out. This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready once again, Lázaro Monteros. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A ball that's carrying. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the runner from second is in to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Robert Duggar gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now pitching for Miami, number 64.
Into the box, Austin Allen lifted the other way to left center. After it is Dickerson. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The A's lead this one 10-0. Now at the plate, Barrett Barnes to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Jonathan Villar is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Villar playing here in his age 29 season. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat, and they can go deep.
To the plate now, Miguel Rojas. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Softly hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Marlins get one back thanks to the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the A's 10 and the Marlins 1. Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. Line, that's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely. So a solid single to left, and that gives them a multi-hit game here tonight. And with that, we take a look at the A's leaders in that category, and sure enough, his name is right there at the top. In now, number 19. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So now to the plate, Matt Chapman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. First and second here with nobody out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
From the stretch, hit down the third baseline. Oh, this goes right past him. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
Ball
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
First pitch coming, here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. It's the A's 12 and the Marlins 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brian Anderson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line to the right side. Oh, and he misses it.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock on the left side.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Ready now, Lewin Diaz. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
2 outs here with a runner at third. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. 1 left for Miami. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Next up for the A's, Lázaro Armenteros. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this game.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now at the plate, Austin Allen, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Chopped on the ground to first. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Ramon Laureano will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Jesus Sanchez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He's around 2nd now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he is into 3rd with a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play, and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it, and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Into the box now, Barrett Barnes. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Runner at third here, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Jonathan Villar comes on with one away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air to right field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Digging in, Miguel Rojas. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. 0-1 the count. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the A's 12 and the Marlins 2. So coming to the plate, Marcus Semien went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. For this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, number 19.
Stepping in, number 19. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. First pitch of the at-bat. This year against right-handed pitching, number 19 brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Left side. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
You know, D-Roll, when he makes a phone call after the game and call his parents and say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game.
He's going.
Got to get that 4th one. That's what second. Those are the special moments.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
1-1.
Now a pickoff play at second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Nothing doing there for the A's, so they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. At the plate, he's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is off. Dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away. And he gets it a pulled strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batter, the right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Harold Ramirez is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One there on the first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, making this thing with style, putting that double play to preserve the win, that's what we call finishing strong.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. Oakland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Bassett wins his 3rd of the season. Pablo Lopez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Jesus Luzardo will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he will make the play now.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. Davis is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Miami down in order, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Sandy Alcantara gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA. Sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ramon Laureano sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. First pitch on its way. Simeon stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
And there's out number 2. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. Boy, he's struggling a bit right now. And you know what? His team really needs him to turn it around. I hope he's able to get out of it in this one. He's putting in a lot of extra time, so we'll see if it pays off.
Number 19 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. These Marlins as they take the field this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, it's going to spell disaster.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Swings and misses, throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch coming, here it is. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. And you know what, Dero? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an air.
of the hill. You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Right to it. There's one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
That is big. The designated hitter, Bobby Dalbec.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the DH, Bobby Dalbec. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah.
Taken but called a strike.
1-1.
And it's 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Marlins down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Chapman. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Chris Davis next to bat. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
And that'll bring up Matt Olsen. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-1.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, over to VR. On to first, the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Here's Daniel Murphy now to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Murphy has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, Biro. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks. And now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Standing in now, Barrett Barnes. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. They'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this part is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And flied out leading off the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Alfaro at third. Barnes at second with 1 away. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simeon. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. At the knees, strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Back up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us are back with more following this. So striding forward now, Lázaro Armenteros. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Austin Allen is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 22.
Now in the box, Ramon Laureano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A's are gone in order. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. all set for the start of the fourth. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
23, Corey Dickerson.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Davis. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson. He reached on a single in his first try. Grounder down the line at third. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And another foul ball. And he popped him up. Here comes Davis, but this will land untouched. Another 0-2 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Designated hitter, Bobby.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bobby Dahlbeck, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. No balls and 1 strike.
It's going to be back to some serious T-work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fouled away. Line toward the gap in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting.
There's a good job of battling right there, D-Ro. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Scooped up. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Now batting.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Coming to the plate now, Lewin Diaz. First time up, he went down looking. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Marlins 2 and the A's 1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Now here's the pitch. Here's a chopper left side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Riding in, number 19, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. He's got it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 away now in the Oakland fourth. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Barrett Barnes. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Barrett.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. Last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Well, on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now a pitch on the way. Chris Davis swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And there's out number 2.
the designated hitter, Daniel Murphy.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Hard hit toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lázaro Armenteros looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 run on 3 hits. 2 errors for the Athletics so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Armenteros is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. In a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield. To be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
That gets down, and the won't get him.
Well, Devo, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on it. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the...
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. And he's got 1 grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the 3rd out. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batter, 3rd baseman, Brian Anderson.
Striding into the box, Brian Anderson. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Digging in now, Harold Ramirez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Bobby Dahlbeck's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy first a chance to run.
Swinging and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Marlins leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens. One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go to the start is how many first-pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-2 to the A's center fielder.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ramon Laureano becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. In now, Marcus Semien. Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batter, number 19.
At the plate, number 19. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Ramirez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Our score remains 2-1. So stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Stepping in now, Lewin Diaz. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Now that's popped up, and no one will get this one. Popped him up. Olsen has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins.
Stepping up now, Barrett Barnes. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And he will will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for Miami. They lead it 2-1. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Davis.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Unable to find the zone with the slider. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. To the plate now, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Three and 0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
It was obvious when the count went to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Daniel Murphy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees at strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. It can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he misses there. 1-2. swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Lázaro Armenteros is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Stephen Piscotty will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 25, Stephen Piscotty.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
No, that's
And it's
down.
1-1. In his career, Piscotty comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. The set and the 1-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Lee, playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Good work there from the Miami bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Marlins 2 and the A's 1. Stephen Piscotty stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now playing
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
That's a ball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Now to the plate, Harold Ramirez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Marlins leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Yimi Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Now batting, Austin Allen. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll get in at second base as the time runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Number 22.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Kevin Villarreal will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch to him. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Garcia typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake-bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there. You have to hold there, Philo, to make sure that gets down and isn't off for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Ramirez is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chapman.
So striding in, Matt Chapman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. Had him reaching that time. It's strike one. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They still trail it here 2-1. Kevin Villarreal will stay in the ball game, and he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catcher, number 31, Kevin.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Leading off for Miami, the designated hitter, Bobby Dahlbeck.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Jorge Alfaro. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. good changeup, and it's 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
Digging in, William Diaz. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like...
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The center fielder, Barrett.
Into the box, Barrett Barnes. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. The second for one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Marlins lead it 2-1. Ryan Stanek is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Ryan Stanek.
Set for the bottom of the 9th. And that will bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. There's a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
He's set. Here it comes. Matt Olson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Looked like a slider, perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Now the 2-1. Daniel Murphy is on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white glow.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Runners on first with 1 down. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. slap hard the opposite way. Dickerson will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, defense, Piscotty.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Stephen Piscotty, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Oakland. And a 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
This was an awfully quick series, and it ended in a split. I have a feeling these two teams could have played a 20-game series and would have ended tied. Two evenly matched, well-coached ball clubs.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Miami Marlins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sandy Alcantara with his 4th win this season. Jesus Luzardo pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Ryan Stanek earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First.